Before the day has fully opened its eyes, before the noise of it reaches you, come and sit here with me a little while. This morning found you tired already, didn't it? You woke, and the weight was waiting beside the bed. A child of yours is somewhere you cannot follow him now, and the dread arrived before the light did. I know, and he knows. Father, you see the parent kneeling in the grey of this early hour, carrying a grown child who has no idea how heavy he has become. You miss nothing, Lord. Not one sleepless hour, not one worry pressed down quietly so the rest of the house would not hear it. So we begin where the ache lives. We will not pretend it is smaller than it is. But hear me now. I will make you one promise to hold all the way to the last word of this prayer, that you will not walk out of this place the same as you walked in. Stay with me, breathe, slow and easy, and let us bring him together to the only one whose reach is long enough. Father, reach down into the life of this child we love so much. Whatever has wound itself around his days, loosen its grip, finger by finger. Whatever has been lying to him in the dark hours, let your voice come in louder. You are the God of every living soul, Lord. The breath in every chest is borrowed from you. So I will ask it plainly, without softening it. Is there anything at all too hard for the hand that hung the morning? No, nothing. Not this, not him. And listen closely now, friend. This prayer is not drifting off into the air for no one in particular. It is for you, the one reading these words with a certain face held in mind, a certain name you have whispered 10,000 times in the quiet, the very name the Father already knows by heart. He has not misplaced the address. He knows the room your child will sleep in tonight. He knows the road he is walking even now. So we ask again, and we do not flinch. Come, Lord. Come and do the thing that only you have ever been able to do. Some mornings my faith feels like such a small thing, Lord. Hardly enough to fill a cupped hand, a single seed pressed down into cold, dark soil, looking for all the world like nothing will ever come of it. And yet, you have always done the most with the least that was offered. So take this little I have carried in, and let it be enough for today. Father, you call the worn-out and the heavy-hearted to come near. You promise rest to the ones who can barely stand upright. So here I am. I am not pretending to be strong this morning. I am simply coming, laying this child down where I should have left him long ago. Into your keeping, not mine. I cannot carry him another step on my own, Lord. The nights stretch too long. The waiting wears a person thin right down to the thread. So carry this weight with me, and better still, carry it for me when my arms give out. Give my heart a rest that does not stand around waiting for the circumstances to change first. A rest that comes simply because you are who you are. Wherever his feet carry him today, Lord, be there before he arrives. Walk the road ahead of him and clear away what he cannot yet see coming. Set your watch around him, an unseen circle that no harm can step across. When something reaches for him in the wrong direction, let your hand reach faster. When a door swings open that ought to stay shut, stand in the gap of it, Father. And when the world dresses up its dead ends to look like freedom, pull the disguise clean away before he is fooled. Let him feel a strange, quiet warning he cannot quite explain. A tug back toward home that he did not invent and cannot easily argue down. Guard his mind from the thoughts that come hunting in the small hours. Guard his steps from the company that takes far more than it ever gives. He may not know I am asking any of this for him. He does not need to know. You are keeping him this morning, whether he can feel it or not. And that, Lord, that is enough to let me keep breathing through this day. Father, there are rooms in my child's heart I am no longer allowed into. There are conversations that end almost before they begin. Words of mine that land on him like rain on stone and roll straight off. But you were never once locked out, Lord. You go in where I cannot follow him anymore. So speak to him there, in the language I never managed to learn. Reach him in the half-second before sleep finally takes him. Reach him through a song he did not mean to really hear. A line from a stranger that lodges and stays. A memory that ambushes him in the middle of an ordinary afternoon. An ache he cannot put a name to that turns out to be you knocking softly from the inside. Use the smallest things, Lord. You always have. I have run clean out of clever ways to say it to him anyway, so I will stop trying so hard and trust you to say it far better than I could. And when you finally get through to him, Father, let him know that it was you. Not luck, not coincidence, the unmistakable fingerprint of the one who was near the whole time. Soften him, Lord. The walls he built were never made of stone. They were made of hurt, laid brick by brick, year by year, to keep out a pain that found its way in anyway. So do not tear them down by force. Melt them, gently, from the inside out. You can see the wound underneath the pride, the frightened boy beneath the hard, set face. You always could. Where the world has worn him down into a stranger to himself, give him back to himself, Father. Return the laughter that does not depend on a single good day going right. Return the deep sense that his life is no accident, that he was wanted before he ever drew a first breath. Whisper it down into the lowest part of him. He is not a wrong turn you regret making. He is not too far down the road to be found and brought home. He was known before he was born, named before the world ever got its hands on him and told him otherwise. Let that one truth sink down into him, like roots quietly reaching through the dark for water, and let it hold him when nothing else will. Father, mind the company he keeps these days. There are voices in his ear right now that profit from his confusion and pull him a little further out to sea each time he listens to them. Quiet them, Lord. Loosen their hold on him in your mercy, not in anger. And into the empty space they leave behind, send better. Send the friend who tells him the truth and then stays anyway. Send the one good word at the one right moment that turns a whole life over on its hinge. You have done it before with far less to work with. And Father, while you are at it, would you make me wiser too? Show me how to love this child the way he actually needs to be loved, not merely the way that comes easiest to me. Hold my tongue when my silence would say so much more. Open my arms before I open my mouth. Let me become a soft place he can always come back to, and not another wall he has to find the strength to climb. Teach me the long, patient love of the one who has waited so faithfully for me. And Lord, I lay your own promise over him this morning, like a warm blanket settled over a sleeping child. You have said that the children are taught by you yourself, not raised up by the noise of the world, not defined forever by their very worst days, but taught down deep by the same hand that first made them. And you have said that their peace runs wide, wide as a river that has never once run dry. So I hold him inside that promise, and I refuse to let go of it. Cover him now, Father, in the name that the darkness cannot bear to stand near. Guard his mind, guard his body, guard the future he cannot yet picture. The thief comes only to empty a life right out and leave it lying there for dead. But you came to hand that life back, full and brimming over. So that is what I am asking for, Lord. Not a half-lived, scraped by, just surviving sort of life for my child. The whole one, the brimming one, the very life you dreamed up for him, long before time itself had a name. And before we go any further, Lord, there is someone else here this morning. Someone who has been praying along quietly under their breath, who is about to set their own burden down in the comments just below this prayer. Father, meet them in the very moment they type it. Steady the hand that is trembling a little as it writes. And to the one who reads it afterward, let your eye fall on a stranger's heartache and stop there. Do not scroll on past it. Whisper their name up to heaven the way you so wish someone somewhere would whisper yours. We were never meant to carry these things one at a time, alone in separate, silent rooms. So let this small space become a kind of church, where one weary parent quietly lifts another, where the prayer you cannot find the strength to pray for yourself today is being prayed right now by someone you will never meet this side of heaven. Bind us together, Lord, in the only thing strong enough to actually hold us, your own love moving around the room from one heavy heart to the next. Father, there are old patterns in our family that have long outstayed their welcome. Troubles handed down the line like furniture nobody ever chose to keep. Let them end right here. Let the long, sad stories stop at this one child's feet and travel no further down the generations. You are the one who takes a ruined, blotted page and writes something altogether new across it. So write him a new one, Lord, a story with real freedom running through it, a story with purpose threaded into every chapter, a story that, when it is finally told, points the whole way back to you. And underneath all of it, let him feel at last how deeply he is loved. We wander, Lord, mostly because we simply forget. We go searching in all the wrong places for the very thing we already had waiting back home. So let your love track him down today, the same way it once tracked me down, not crashing over him all at once, just drawing him, reaching the one shut-off corner nothing else has ever managed to touch. Let it find him out, and once it has him, let it never, ever release its hold. Stay with me for this last stretch, friend. Don't slip away before the path that is meant for you. We are nearly at the place where prayers like this one tend to land. Lord, bring my child gently to the end of his own strength, not crushed, not broken into pieces, just quietly, mercifully out of road. Let him reach the very bottom of himself and find that you had been standing there waiting the whole time, because that is exactly where the real beginning likes to hide. And give him eyes for tomorrow, Father. Right now, he cannot picture a single morning that looks any different from this one. So lift the fog off the road. Let him catch just one clear glimpse of the man you always meant for him to become, the life you have been holding in safekeeping while he was away. Where there seems to be no road at all, you have a long habit of laying one down. Let that picture take hold and become an anchor inside him, something steady to grip when the wind comes, something pulling him forward into the life that has been waiting for him all along. And now, Father, let me set down my own heart for a moment. I have been holding it up this whole time. The plain truth is, loving a child like this costs more than anyone ever warns you it will. Some mornings the love feels like it asks for everything I have left, but I would not hand it back, not for anything in this world. You trusted me with him, Lord, and even now, even here, I am grateful for the weight of him. I will be honest with you, because you already know it anyway. There are days the waiting hurts more than I have words for. Days I quietly wonder how much longer this can go on. But you have never once turned your back on me. Not even in the long seasons I could not feel you moving at all. You were moving anyway, you are moving still. So let your peace, the kind that runs straight past anything I can reason my way to, come and stand watch over this worn heart and these tired thoughts. Push the fear back from the door. You are here, and wherever you are, there has always, always been hope. So go back out into your morning now, but go differently than you came in. You walked in here carrying him entirely alone. You are walking out, having handed him over to hands far stronger than your own. That was the promise I made you at the very start of this, and look, it has been kept. Father, before I have seen a single sign of it with my eyes, I am already thanking you for the answer that is already on its way to us, for the turning that is happening even now, out of sight, for the day, and I do believe there will be such a day, when we look back together on this exact ordinary morning and say through tears that you were faithful, that you did the thing no one else alive could do. So lift your head, friend. The one who loves your child even more than you do is already awake, already moving, already nearer than the air.